Yeah, okay, let's do this. Son of a bitch. Yeah. Let's do this. And then there was Photography Central. 'Tis I. Hello, all. Welcome to the Dark Room. I am Paul Mosahanton, the dude in the Dark Room, and it is Thursday, September numero uno, which means we've hopped into another month of summer photography in Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's going to be our last couple weeks here of true summer time. And we're going to be continuing to shoot through these beaches of Hyrule. Just cruising the coastal areas, trying to find some photographic fun stuff to shoot. And it's been quite an adventure combing these beaches for capturables. I've been having a lot of fun doing it. I hope everyone's been having fun watching. If you want to watch any of the previous episodes and see what we've been doing over at least for the summer stuff, you want to check out the previous summer stuff. I mean, in fact, you watch pretty much all of them, but I mean, stick to summer stuff during the summer. No, watch whatever you want. But all the episodes end up on YouTube, along with what we're working on while we're streaming, which is a nice, all-encompassing, well-rounded, detailed video describing the photography in this game, what we've been doing with the photography in this game, how we've been shooting, what kind of camera design they used, how the camera functions, all that good stuff. All those are the details that we're building every time we do one of these streams. So in this case, we'll have a nice all-encompassing photography in Zelda Breath of the Wild and what we've been doing with it. Along with Fallout 76. We're doing the same thing with Fallout 76. I've been quoted, and I still maintain that the first video that I actually edit together with the photography in will probably be, or will almost definitely be, I'm like pretty set on it. I've done quite a bit of the work already for Spelunky, because Spelunky is a very easy first step into that kind of content. It's a kind of more a limited type of photographic system in that game. You don't really shoot photos per se. I won't get into the details because those will all be in that video. We do need to have a couple more Spelunky streams, I would think, before we have that ready. So maybe we'll start doing some more of those soon. But this game is very densely packed with some cool photo stuff in it. So I'm going to take my time on this one. Along with a lot of other photography in said media videos that I've been working on. I was just mentioning, if you were here for the sitting at the intro screen portion of the stream, which is always a good 20 to 30 minutes, I did just explain that I was watching What We Do in the Shadows television series. And the episode I just watched did have some photography in it, not photography. Although I guess maybe the photography in movies and TV could still be considered a form of photography. Just photography in popular media, whatever. But there's a pretty good amount of photography in this one episode of What We Do in Shadows. So again, that kind of stuff is what will end up being on YouTube eventually. And then, like I said, all the previous streams are on there. And if you don't want to watch all these previous 2-hour, 3-hour streams, definitely keep an eye on the YouTube, because you can catch all the clips, the nice little short segments of the best shots that we've got in each one of the streams that we're doing, or the best pro snaps, as we like to call them. And also, if you're into the clipping things, the clip things, also check out the TikTok, because that's probably maybe a more popular way to watch short form content like that. But you know what? I'd be interested to know where people are seeing the shorts and what's the better. Actually, well, I kind of already know that. I'm definitely getting more viewership on YouTube for the shorts. but I think that has a lot to do with posting at the right time. In YouTube Studio, I have the ability to schedule all my content release, and so I do study being Google what's the best time to post on YouTube in 2022, and then I post at those key times to try to get the max amount of views, max amount of traffic going on. TikTok, on the other hand, I have to post at the time of posting, or at least currently, that's how I still have to do it. I think there is a couple ways you can schedule things. One of the ways is becoming whatever their next, like the equivalent of an affiliate on Twitch, or I guess, they lock you out of a couple of these tiered creative segments or whatever. And so you can't join their, whatever their business or creator, forget what it's called on TikTok, but either way, I can't schedule those. So it's really the luck of the draw if those videos that we're posting at the random times I get to posting on TikTok are coming out. But still interested to know what your preferred format is. I don't know if people are kind of bailing on YouTube and more into TikTok stuff. I'm kind of new to this game, my friends. And I hope you guys all I really like being open and discussing all of the background stuff that we're doing, the analytics that I'm posting on the Discord, which brings me to my next point, Discord. If you guys want to stay in touch while we're off the stream, or stay up to date with info while I'm not streaming, check out the Discord. We also have a great place. If you take any in-game photography that you would like to share, you can post that on the Discord. But like I was saying, I like to share the behind the scenes stuff going on. So I hope that's cool and interesting to everybody. I love looking at the numbers and the analytics and seeing how things are doing. And I think that my investors, i.e. all of you beautiful people who are helping support and make this happen, I think you guys all deserve to know all that behind the scenes stuff. And it's also just going to be fun to watch the numbers go up, hopefully. Although I know posting stuff on YouTube at the beginning like this, I'm seeing like these awesome, numbers of increase in viewership per week and things like that. But that's just because I started dumping a lot of shit on there very recently. So those numbers will probably decline, or at least appear to decline. But also, subscriber count, all that kind of stuff is metrics that are interesting to see. And we've been getting a lot of subscribers on YouTube. I will say that it's been pretty fun to watch. Once I started dumping all the short clips on there, getting my workflow down, making that happen, the subscription rate went up like crazy, and it's really fun and exciting to see that happen. Because I think I only had, when I started posting the streams directly to YouTube, which do not get very many views, and I know I've said that I never really expect the previous stream videos, the full run videos, to actually do much in terms of traffic. But the short clips, once I started posting those short clips, I saw a giant leap in subscription, viewership, all that kind of stuff. So it's very fun to watch that kind of stuff. And I hope everybody is interested as well. Because again, you guys are all making this happen. I can't do it without the love and support of everybody. So go check out the Patreon. You're able to donate upwards of any number, so go ahead. And there's a subscription sale right now on Streamlabs, or I'm sorry, on Twitch. So you could sub here for a cheaper price. I guess I should look into that and be able to. Whatever. People are gonna subscribe if they want to. Good time to subscribe though. You'll save some caps. Save those caps. Save those rupees. Save that gold. Before we get old. Okay, did I have anything else I want to say? I don't think so. I think we can jump in. We have a long review ahead of us. So let's get in there and start vetting those images and getting ready to enter what is going to be the next zone we shoot, because we kind of left. And I know, let's just get in there before I start yapping. Oh, I will say this though. Hope everybody enjoyed their evening and their day. Hope you've all been having a great week. So far, we're getting down to the end of the week here, so I hope everyone's ready to just kick back and relax and enjoy the weekend. And I urge you, even if you had a bad day, things aren't going your way, you know, it'll all work out. I promise. Just take a deep breath. Right now, we've entered the dark room here. Everything is outside the dark room can stay out there. All right, we're in here, and we're here to have fun and enjoy and have some photographic fun. So please join me. Please play whatever game of your choice that you like shooting in, or you don't have to even, if you're not shooting photos, that's fine too. Just play something, have some fun. Obviously, you get bonus points if you do shoot photos in said game of your choice, but you get, like double. It's like a 3 to 3.5 time multiplier, not additive, multiplicative. Okay, into the points, you get you get that multiplicative 3.5 bonus to your points if you're shooting photos in the game. And then you get like another 1.2 multiplier, again, multiplicative. And if you post onto the Discord, if you're posting these photos and sharing. Okay, whatever. Enough of that, Paul. Let's edit these freaking photos. So, like I said, we just finished. I guess I should have been calling a lot of these shots Clarnet Coast. Here's something that's kind of confusing in terms of like labeling an image. So I've been trying to label and keep area names incorporated into the naming of each shot that we get. I think I probably would not really be naming them, except for YouTube. You need a title for the video, so the title of the video for each clip of us taking a photo. I do like to try to keep it appropriately titled, give it an appropriate title. And so like here, in this case, for instance, we crossed over Aries Beach here, which it's unclear where that ends, and then Clarnet Coast begins, or if Aries Beach is part of Clarnet Coast. I'm not 100% sure about that designation, but I was standing over here for a lot of shots shooting this dock and the raft associated with it. And if I'm shooting from this side, we're seeing a little bit of Clarnet Coast area here, if this spot is considered Clarnet Coast and not Aries Beach. But then we're looking across, and a lot of what appears in the image is Aries Beach. So it's kind of hard to tell if I should label the shot for where we are shooting from, or what the shot actually is mostly of. And I know I could probably combine the two and say, again, if we're shooting from this side onto this side of Aries Beach, I could say, Aries Beach North or whatever. Aries Beach North is this area up here. This was the Aries Beach North Stalnox that we fought last time, which we'll get into editing those photos. I got some pretty cool stuff. Aloha, my bro. Hope y'all are enjoying it out there. You guys just having some fun? You guys enjoying? You guys being safe out there? Drinking any Hawaiian margaritas? Do they have Hawaiian cocktails? Eat some masubi. Ooh, I've never had masubi. Loco Mocos. I have never been to Hawaii still. I'm actually very jealous that my bro and my sis get to go to Hawaii. You guys have gone. Well, okay. I don't want to dox you. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna. I was about to maybe reveal information. I don't reveal anything that I'm not like 100% approved. I was about to mention Hawaii whatever. It doesn't matter. I hope you both are enjoying yourselves. Okay. I hope you guys are having fun out there. Be safe, please. Have a lot of fun. And I think it's fitting that we're shooting beaches while you guys are in Hawaii, right? I mean, that kind of makes sense. But anyway, like I was saying, just had the best shave ice ever. Ooh, that's a tough one, dude, because we used to get the shaved ice cream cone, shaved ice things at the elementary school fair back in the day, and I could have sworn those were the best. But I have not had a shaved ice thing for a while. Remember Shave It? There's this place called Shave It here, at least in California. I don't know if they popped up anywhere else. on this planet. Probably a couple locations, right? Anyway, okay. Labeling, like I was saying, I could probably include both these, so I could say Ares Beach South, whatever, or from the north side of Clarnet Coast or something, or the east side of Clarnet Coast or something like that. I could incorporate both, but I try to keep the labeling pretty minimal. I don't want the titles to end up being full blown paragraphs or sentences. Anyway, that's just the interesting point to make, and again, being very good about labeling is I'm probably not going to be 100% accurate on all the titling. So forgive me if I label something Ares Beach and it ends up being Clarnet Coast, in fact, or something like that. It only gets confusing, like, again, when we're standing on one point that is clearly we are on one very specific area. Like, for instance, we like to shoot the moon and sunrises over Eventide Island from Cape Calais, Cape Cales, whatever. But I don't say it's a Cape Cales shot because you don't see any of Cape Cales. I would say, Eventide Island from the tip of Cape Cale or something like that. But I haven't even been saying that. You know what I mean? Either way, if anybody ever notices any, I also should get closer to my monitor. Oof. Okay, first of all, by the way, next studio upgrade that I'm saving up pennies for, that donations from beautiful viewers like you go into helping upgrade the darkroom with. Next thing I'm getting is a better microphone arm, because this one sucks, dude. The pivot point where it's mounted is just metal on metal for any kind of rotation movement, and I'm literally just shaving metal shavings onto the ground. I actually should probably vacuum that up, because I don't want to get sharp metal shavings all over the studio. But anyway, I need a new, or I'd like a new. I really don't need it. That's why I haven't really got it yet. So that's kind of one of the last things I'm gonna purchase. But definitely need a better microphone arm. I do not like it. Anyway, okay. So what have we been doing? We've been shooting, like the title might suggest, summer photography in Zelda Breath of the Wild, and we've been just traversing the entire coastal area. We started down here at La Vera Beach, and we just worked our way east, came all the way across the Como shoreline through Martha's Landing. This was a great spot to shoot. I had a lot of fun shooting Martha's Landing. Walked under Ubota Point Arch, which is this beautiful thing. We shot a lot of this arch, dude. What a beautiful little piece of geography to capture, because that provided us with so many opportunities. We, in fact, might even catch some more. No, probably not. Because we're going to go around, we're going to head down the Clarnet Coast now, and then we're probably going to obscure pretty much all this side of the coast once we get to this section, which I don't know how far we're going to get tonight. Depends on how much interesting stuff we find. It looked like this was kind of like a straight line, easy, kind of simple area to walk through, so we might not stumble across too many interesting things. All we have plotted so far, all we have noted so far, were a couple Lizalfos sentries kind of cruising up and down right over here, which we might try to get a shot of. I'm getting a little sick of those Lizalfos, but you know what? If an opportunity presents itself, it doesn't hurt. And we can always get, it's not like I've gotten the best shot of a Lizalfos that could ever happen, so, and which you never can. That's why you just got to keep shooting. So actually, I will probably continue to shoot Lizalfos. I'll say this, doing this photography stuff in this game, I kind of realized how limited the enemy types are in the game. It's like a fairly limited set of enemies, and then they use the old change the color trick to increase their numbers a little bit, which is fine. And the color also indicates difficulty of the enemy and whatnot, but I have noticed that it's just like there's not that many different types of enemies, at least in the overworld. I'm not finding like that much difference, other than, again, the kind of region specific variant of that one enemy. like ice Lizalfos, for instance, in the icy areas, fire Lizalfos, fire breath Lizalfos in the fire regions, the hot regions, lava region, death mountain regions. So that's and so I'm like Lizalfos shot. Like we got a good Lizalfos shot. Like I want something else, but again, we can always get better Lizalfos shots, and we can always get a different type of Lizalfos shot with different landscaping and geography in the frame as a side subject or whatever background. Anyway, so we've come down all the way to Ares Beach. We spent the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks or so, and that sounds like a long time, but we only do one Zelda stream per week. Maybe we'll increase that. Maybe that will increase at some point. It probably would have been a smart idea to do a little bit more of a densely packed summer, because we're not going to get through this whole area for sure. By the way, doesn't this whole area, this cove, this runs through like crab claws? Like I'm seeing a lot of like little crab claw things. Is that supposed to look like a crab, or am I just, man, those drugs are kicking in, man. Just kidding. No drugs. It's a total joke. Picked a hell of a day to stop sniffing glue. It's from Airplane. This quoting. Am I allowed to say stupid jokes like that? I know it's not cool to promote drug use, obviously, so I would never do that. But don't do drugs. Just say no, kids. Interesting though. I bet there's some other hidden little things in the geography that I haven't noticed completely that we'll be picking up on as time goes on. As time moves forward, like I swear there's areas where it's like the whole place is shaped like a skull. Like this. Oh yeah, this spot, this little lake right here. Well, no shit, Paul, it's called Skull Lake. Doofus. Okay, neither here nor there. We got way too much to do. Let's keep moving, Paul. But yeah, we just shot out Ares Beach for the past few weeks, and we are now going to exit that section, and we're going to move on to the eastern Clarnet Coast region, which again, is Clarnet Coast just this little spot? This is probably labeled to cartographical nomenclature or something that I just don't know because I don't know anything about maps. I know they look really cool, and I love them. I love maps, but I don't really know the terminology. So forgive me when I say stupid shit. Same thing with geography terms. Nature terms. I'm here to talk about photography, all right. I know my framing. I know my composition. It's about it. Okay. Anyway, let's review. We do need to delete quite a few of these. One nice big complaint about this game is how limited I am with with our camera roll, and I love so many of these shots. The ones I really am probably always, it's like I like them I like keeping the series of images we've had. So I really enjoy that we have a pretty sweet series of Guardian Stalkers. We have a really sweet choo-choo portfolio going on. I absolutely love this one. I think this was like our first long form choo-choo shoot that we did, and I absolutely love this shot very, very much. Obviously, we love it when we're randomly attacked by Yigas, the ninjas. Lizalfos, we were talking about Lizalfos, got Lizalfos portfolio. This shooting star shot is very special, but at the same time, it's probably going to get deleted at some point. I wish I did something with that foreground. That foreground sucks in this shot. I'll tell you that right now. It's kind of hard to tell what you're even looking at, other than that that's Death, or at least I know that's Death Mountain, and there's a little shrine in there. Again, another choo-choo shot. Anyway, I'm looking through these because I always go back a little bit. I don't want to do full review of each one of these shots, but I have to take note of which shots we can possibly retire and make room for more. Again, love our eventide shots. Always going to be trying for more of those as time goes on. Love this shot. Absolutely love this shot. This Guardian Stalker. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to decide. This landscape shot I'll probably delete. Most of these landscape shots where there's not an enemy involved that required a lot of timing and precision to capture, it's kind of tough to hold on to them because I know we can go back and shoot these shots. Now a shot like this with some sweet character involved, now that's something we can keep. But this type of shot is on the back burner, or I mean, in the on the short list of ones to remove. Got this goat and rainbow. Okay, this shot can now be deleted though because I only had saved it because we had no other rainbow shots, but we got rainbow shots last time. Did I not save any of them? Yeah, I saved a couple. Although maybe that's still our best rainbow shot. And the rainbows are so faint in the sky. They just don't appear very strongly, or at least not during some of this type of weather and atmosphere that we're dealing with. I do like this shot of this rainbow. This is like a last second, or a split second rather, shot of this rainbow. Again, super low contrast though. For this area, because of the heavy rainfall, we're usually dealing with like a super low contrast look to the overall image. This is more like the vivid color I would like coming from all the shots, of course. Unless it's a like foggy, misty area that I'm trying to emphasize the fog, misty atmosphere. I don't want an overall low contrast look to the shots. You know what I mean? That's not what I'm going for. So maybe that's still our best rainbow shot, actually. Now that I've reviewed those other rainbow shots, so maybe we'll keep this one. In fact, I do like this shot. It's got a simplicity to it that I enjoy very much. I know I've mentioned a lot of my favorite shots end up being kind of simplistic. I love this shot. This shot again. There's that arch, Ubota Point arch, if that's what we want to call it. Or Ares Beach Arch, if this is still considered Ares Beach over here. Ares Beach, Ubota Point Arch, whatever. Love that shot, and it's very simple, very simplistic. Love it. Again, this landscape shot, let's just delete this landscape shot, because I know we're going to be needing room, and I'm not a big fan of a lot of the shots like that, where, again, we can go back, we can get that shot pretty much whenever. So yeah, we'll keep that rainbow, and then that eliminates these these 3 rainbow shots from our portfolio. None of these ones were all kind of last minute, and we did not have much time because that rainbow, it comes and goes very fast. And again, these are just way too low contrast for my liking. A nice overlooking the bay shot with that rainbow would have been magic. That would have been some real magic, and I'm going to keep my eyes out for those rainbows to get some cool shots like that. That would be like if we got another one of those, like another wide landscape shot like this, which this one I do love, but we're going to probably end up deleting this one. We did take quite a while trying to get a shot like this, and we did have hopes that we'd get a dragon or a moon set on top of this already beautiful landscape. Again, you can see Ubota Point Arch or Ares Beach Arch there in the background. Just so much photographic fodder here. But yeah, a nice landscape with rainbow would be fantastic. This one barely has the rainbow. I can like barely see it in this shot. And I hope it doesn't have anything to do with my screen or my monitor. I don't think so. I will say it's difficult to make out exactly what I'm looking at sometimes, or very faint colors and exposures, or very minute exposure differences and things like that. It's like impossible to really judge on this monitor how I have it set up, because I have a nice bright light just shining right in my face. I did dim that down and balance with the monitor a little bit better so that the monitor wasn't so difficult to see. But it's still not the best scenario to be judging. And so this rainbow might look more vivid if I'm looking, if I isolate it and did not have light blasting me in the face. But anyway, this isn't a keeper shot. It's not a keeper shot. I also wish I used a polarizer to cut that reflection off the water. We could see some of those fish in there. Unfortunately, you can't put a polarizer. Polarizer would also cut through a lot of this atmospheric haze if we had the ability. But no, Miyamoto said no. Miyamoto said, Paul, no filters, pal. You want filters? Go to Instagram. And I'm like, dude, those are not the same type of filter, my friend. He said, shush, 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 shush. Who's the boss here? I'm sorry, did you invent Mario and Zelda? No. Keep your mouth shut. I'd make the decisions. And I'm like, okay, but a polarizer would be great. Of course, now he's coming to me for suggestions about what to add or omit from the photography in BOT Dub 2. Miyamoto's just here all the time. I just know that. But no, we don't want that shot. By this shot, again, whoa, look at that low contrast. No. We did our obligatory self-portrait with the Stallnox, North Aries Beach Stallnox, which we shot out quite a bit. Did that with his eyeball. Thought that was kind of funny. I do really wish the eyeball was looking right at us, like the eye of Sauron that we popped out of his head. But no, we're going to delete that. I mean, this is a terrible shot. I do not look at this. It is just the humor of having a giant eyeball in front of my face, completely obscuring me. There's that Stallnox. There's my boy. This is a pretty interesting little shoot to try to accomplish. Obviously, we timed it to get, or we wanted the moon in there, so we waited for night. And we walked away with a couple good ones. I think I should only keep one of two of these, and I think I like this one with the fire. We added this little fire with our fire arrow, something I'm going to try to keep going back to, adding those little elements of light to a scene, or adding one of those little campfires to a scene. That's kind of fun, and it kind of makes the image ours, it kind of adds that another special little thing to the image that that it would be hard to recreate and make it a little more special. Interesting here. I don't know if it's it just looks like it, but it looks like one of those on the Stallnox's right leg. It looks like one of the flames is like perfectly matching the contour of the bone, but that actually just might be, I think that might be just like the reflection of the light off of his shin. But it looks similar to the shape of one of those little flames popping off the top of the fire. Which probably have very specific names when the flame is broken away from the main flame source. Again, I'm not ignorant to all this kind of stuff, so I don't know if there's a name for that. Anyway, love this shot. Let's keep that one. Let's get rid of this one. This one's fun. It's like a little bit It's just like a little bit The background it's like not that much. I was trying to include as many of those palm trees. We fought him amongst this little grove of palm trees, so I really wanted to incorporate those. Plus, again, we're still trying to keep it in that summer theme. And palm trees in the sand are very summer-like, in my opinion. So we'll keep this one. This one shows that grove behind. We have a nice amount of depth here. Versus this one. This one's a little flat. Yeah, I'm liking this one better, so we'll keep that one. Unfortunately, again, always trying to get that moon in focus, but we do not have the choice of where our focus is set or how our depth of field is coming out while we shoot. It just autofocuses on the central portion of the frame, wherever the little reticle, it's like a little eye of truth reticle, is located. Is that like a Sheikah symbol? I think it might be technically a Sheikah symbol of some kind. And maybe did they model the Eye of Truth after the Sheikah symbol, or was it? It's like a chicken or egg situation. Either way, okay. Keeping this one. This one can go bye bye. Again, these landscape shots. I like this shot very much, but pretty much could come back to this spot almost any day, and make this happen. The only thing we really waited on was the weather, which it could come out better next time we shoot it because maybe we'll get better clouds. It's kind of sucks. You can't really see the stars. That's another byproduct of having the focus fall off and not have an infinite depth of field from front to back. We want deep focus. I want deep focus on pretty much every single one of these shots. I am not as much of a bokeh hound as most people are. When it works very well. But a lot of the time, in a lot of my photography in real life and in game photography, actually, I prefer a very deep focus. Again, this shot, same thing. Why didn't the moon get in focus? Bummer. It just makes it kind of less moon looking, in my opinion. So anyway, this shot, let's delete that one. Again, those landscape shots are kind of not gonna be making the cut on most of these. Yeah, I do really love this shot. Maybe I'll keep this for now. This was a beautiful shot of the moon rising or going up over Tuft Mountain is the peak on the left, and then we have our stout goblin about to bash me with the boko club. He didn't do much bashing. I think I pretty much. Did I not get hit by him? I don't know. Maybe I did. I usually take some whackings. I get whacked off so much. It hurts. You know, it hurts me to have that kind of interaction so often with these creatures, with these people.
No ticket.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you. So yeah, let's save those two. Obviously, again, Lizalfo's so abundant. It ends up being one of our like main subjects are these Lizalfos that are always popping up. It's a great pose on this guy. This is not our standard Lizalfos pose, and I think this is a great shot of Lizalfos guarding this little bay area, Ares Bay right there, or Ares Lagoon. Is it a lagoon? Not sure. Saltman, what's up, Saltman? In Saltman, we trust. Welcome to the party. But I'm gonna delete this Lizalfos shot. It's not the best. It is not the best in the world, I would say. Not ideal. I would love this shot at sunset maybe, and then if we had lit, those lanterns that we did end up lighting, we did end up lighting them, but we hadn't lit them here. We had that fire lit. But we did not light those yet, and that could have added another little interesting element. But no, bye-bye to that one. Keeping that one. This was the shot that we were really trying to get, man. We wanted a shot just like this with the dragon, with Nadra, right? Nadra's the, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Faroche. No, it's Faroche over there. That's what it is. It's Faroche that pops up over that hill randomly. Still not sure if my idea of its timing was off. Don't they take the same path? You know, I swear they take a very specific predetermined path. But there might be a variance there, and I'm not sure. And then the time of day I thought is very specific as well, but not sure how that works. We gotta keep an eye on that stuff. Anyway, this shot's not really a keeper. If the dragon was just flying over the mountainside there, especially on that left void, or if the moon was in that top left quadrant, they take the same path, I believe. Yeah, same time. Yeah, so it was like weird that we didn't see it up over this hill at what I thought was the same time that we had clocked it the day before. But you can't win them all. But either way, it would. How cool would that have been if we had dragon somewhere in there, obviously popping out over the top of that hill, and then if the moon was also a little bit more apparent, the moon I would have preferred the moon here to have been on the left side of those cliffs. Again, in that void, there's a break in the sky, that top left quadrant, that just needs a little something to fill it in or make it look a little more interesting. We didn't get either of those things, so let's just delete it. We tried our best, and we failed. We got a Yiga Bowman protecting this little treasure chest that we toyed around with. If I find more treasure chests like that across the shore, we're gonna incorporate those. I love those treasure chest shots. Zelda, the Zelda franchise got me obsessed. I mean, I guess it's just gaming in general, but Zelda would have been the first one. Got me obsessed with treasure boxes. I like boxes in general. Like, I love my Pelican cases that I keep my camera stuff in. I love little boxes of stuff. It's like really cool. I have like all these little boxes that I have collectibles in. And I want to say Zelda is like the first game that really gave me that pride in treasure boxes. And so shooting cool photos of treasure boxes, I think, is going to be a recurring theme. We've done it a few times, but sometimes I kind of forget that that's something we can add. So when I see them, maybe point it out. You know, if anybody wants to yell out treasure box. And I'm bummed we didn't get to open this one either. Never know. We'll never know what's inside it. We will never know. Although I think we can go back and find it again once the area resets. So we could, but we're probably not going to. Either way, not the best shot in the world. This shot, I was really hoping that we would have got a sunset shot here because we did fight out through the sunset. But our friend here just kind of bailed. I don't know if he died from going in the water too far, which I'm pretty sure I saw him completely submerged and nothing happened. But as soon as the sun set, we had that beautiful sunset going on. He was gone, so we missed our opportunity. Not the best shot. So we'll say goodbye to that one. We got our blood moon over eventide. Probably going to keep this shot forever. Probably. Because I don't know how I would know that it's going to be a blood moon ever. You know what I mean? I mean, we could go to this location and just rest. And then I guess we could kind of force the blood moon. But I mean, what's the fun in that? I had no idea we were getting a blood moon here. And that was probably one of the coolest surprises that I've had for a while. At least like pleasant little random surprise. I mean, I guess I'm surprised by a lot of things. But that was like a very pleasant surprise. Love this shot of Choo Choo. Again, we got Choo Choo portfolio. Got a total Choo Choo thing going on here. And I do love this shot. I also love the way Tufts Mountain looks in the background and the greater Aries Bay area there. I do wish there was maybe a little something on that hot spot on the right portion of the sand. But, I mean, it's a shot trying to emphasize the beach-like nature of this spot. So I guess a lot of sand makes sense. I could have tilted up more. Okay, I'll be honest. I could have tilted up more. It's a little bit too much toe room. Too much foot room down there. And I could have cut that out a little bit. But also, cutting that out would have composed the Choo Choo maybe a little bit too far to the bottom of the frame. I'm just happy he's composed he's in a good spot. He looks happy. Looks very happy to see me. And Choo Choos will probably always remain in the portfolio. Choo Choos need lots of foot room. They do. You know? Because look at those feet. Actually, you know what? I would imagine if this sucker... No, because they roll around. They like literally their entire body rolls like a ball would roll. I was thinking it's like a snail. Snails have like the terminology for the way a snail moves. You know, it has a foot. They call it a foot. So I was gonna say maybe Choo Choo's their locomotion is based on some sort of a foot as well that's rolling across the bottom but it's their whole body that's rolling, so that doesn't make sense. I absolutely love this shot of the palm tree and this crescent moon. Again, this is the type of simplicity that I very, very, very much enjoy. So we're going to keep that one for a while. And then we have obviously the only rainbow that we still kept in our portfolio. And then that leaves us with, we got 22 shots, which I think is usually where we leave it. I think 22 is my family's lucky number. So It's fitting to have a number 22 as the last, or the amount of images that we have to take. Okay, so save that progress. I always double save. OCD, Paul. Here's something I've realized about... I've never been diagnosed with OCD, first of all. But I definitely have some like, obsessive compulsive tendencies, as I've had people note. And I think one reason that I've picked up why I end up doing something multiple times like that, like I want to save 3 times, like save, because I think about doing things like I'm like, okay, we need to save in a minute. Let's save in a minute. Okay, let's save in a minute. We're going to save in a minute. And then because I've said it so many times to myself, I don't remember if I've done it or not. And then once I've done it, it's the same feeling that I had when I'd been thinking about doing it so many times. And then I'm like, well, let's be sure and actually do it. Something I noted about myself there. Anyway, neither here nor there. And see, now I want to save again because now I'm like, I said it, but did I do it? I think so. I also could check the load file. I could check the file, but that's, well, why not just save again? I also put down our travel medallion right here, so if we need to jump back to this spot, it's pretty quick. There's no shrines. That's actually kind of surprising. There's 0 shrines all over Tuft Mountain. You'd think there might be one up there. And the fact that there's only that one Korok at the tip, I kind of feel like there's probably another Korok up here somewhere. Like Tomto Hill. Why is that one named right there? That's kind of interesting. But I popped this guy down so we can fast travel, and then maybe I'll try to remember to move it as we go forward. But now we're getting into some zones that have some options in terms of teleporting to the different little spots around here. Anyway, saying goodbye to Ares Beach and the lagoon or the bay or whatever you want to call it. And heading down the Clarnet coast here. There's our 2 Lizalfos buddies that we already clocked last time. Maybe we can grab... I like the look of those palm trees. I like... This is kind of like creating almost like an entryway to this next area. These 2 palm tree sets. This one palm tree on the left and that group of 3 on the right. Oh, here comes our Rain. Our good old friend Rain. Ooh, okay. So something like this might be kind of fun. Is like these 2 guardians of the Clarnet coast. Lizalfos on the left has that shield up, which I don't mind that posture. Definitely not going to replace that Lizalfos shot there. Oh, there's a 3rd Lizalfos camouflaged, just waiting to blunk me over. And then there's Eventide Island, too. Is that Eventide? Is that Eventide down there that I'm looking at? Am I being... No. Is it? Let's do this. Whoops. Well, didn't mean to do that. No, I wanted to do one of these bad boys. Wait. Oh yeah, dude, that's Eventide. Wow. What a view. Okay, anyway. Let's just get one of these guys guarding our entryway to this next zone. Although if the weather is going to be shit like this, I'm not going to want to keep any of them. Let's actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's get all of them involved. I don't want to like... What's up, dude? You're here. I'm here. We're all here. We gotta... Oh, there's a rainbow again! Oh, why couldn't I got it when his tongue was shooting out? Okay, hopefully that'll stay put for a minute. That's some cool element to add to our frame. Ooh. That shot's kind of nice, but the one Lizalfos with that spear is kind of poking at the one with the shield. I kind of want to take some weapons away from these guys. Let's audit them. Audit their weaponry. I'm gonna... we don't have a name for what that is, so it's... Yeah, audit. We want. Ooh, I don't want to kill that other one though. So now we gotta. Okay, grab that and grab your. Now you grabbed your shield back. That's okay. I don't mind. I just wanted the one without the. I wanted him to not have. Oh, double rainbow. What? Oh hell yeah, dude! It's not the best shot in the world, but it's our first double rainbow. Okay, let's see if we can work in some of those Lizalfos now. Dude, I was wondering if we'd get double rainbows in here. Ooh, okay. That's pretty sweet. That's a pretty cool shot. I think we can get a better one than that, though, with that double rainbow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's already fading out. That's it, man. That's all we get. Is it going to come back if I move closer again? It was almost like... There it is. There's one. It definitely has to do with my position. I'm realizing it has a lot to do. Also, let's get like these palm trees. You guys, come back. Come back, double rainbow. Come back. Oh. No. We can do better than that. We can do better than that with these. Give me 3 guys and rainbow. Oof. Not bad, but we got to get their positioning done. I don't like that palm tree on the left eating in. That whole ridge on the left side of the mountain popping into my frame there is kind of frustrating. So we'll pan to the right, or we'll keep ourselves focused on that right side. And then also, again, I need to get them in the frame. Ah, fuck, it went away again. Whatever, dude. I'm stoked we got that double rainbow. I don't care. I don't really care what happens now. In fact, you know what? I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to wrap up right now. No, I'm just kidding. Not going to wrap up. I'm not wrapping yet. There's plenty of time. Plenty of time to shoot some fun photos. Oh, that's so magical, though. Double rainbow. Now, I wanted something... This would have been something more like this with a rainbow, and it would have been ideal. Ooh, he's about to tongue me, bro. Here's what I have to do here. I'm gonna... If he's gonna tongue me... I think the guy on the left's about to shoot that tongue out. I'm gonna move position to the left... and try to pan to the right. Again, I want to kind of cut out that mountainside on the left side of the frame that's kind of closing it off. I'd prefer that to just open up into sky a little bit more. So I'll pan to the right while moving to the left to avoid that tongue. And maybe we'll get another cool shot. Nope, he was not going to tongue me. Ooh. You know what I'm liking about this, and I'm just noticing, is that we do have those 3 palm trees, and we have the 3 Lizalfos. That's kind of fun. Maybe we can get like a very, very interesting 3-on-3 type shot here. Also, pretty happy that the sky, we're getting some color in the sky. I see some rhino beetles. We're getting some really nice color to the sky. Despite this little bit of rain, and hopefully, since we're moving out of the Farron area, we're going to be getting into Necluda. I don't know where the crossover happens. I'm guessing it. I mean, this looks like the end of it right here. I'd probably say this road might be end up being the border. But we're going to enter Necluda now, East Necluda, and hopefully there will not be quite as much rain. Oh, there went that rhino beetle. I could have sold that to Beetle. Also, how's our sunset looking on this side, dude? What are you doing? Where's that sunset? Whoa. Ooh. Yeah, let's face that direction for a second. And I'm going to need to maybe avoid these palm trees. No, let's grab all 3 of these guys. That sun's going down. We don't have long. But let's shoot. We got one more shot we can probably get with that sunset in there, with the actual sun. If it comes out from behind that cloud. Yep, there we go. Okay, one more. Oh, man. I wish the Lizalfos right arm was in the frame there. Look at the pose on the Lizalfos on the right side. It's like a perfect it's a perfect silhouette of his profile. That's rad. I think I can get one more shot off before that sun goes all the way down, but that's a perfect placement for the sun to set right there. And I think that Lizalfos in the background is going to stay like that. Just reposition this guy. Give me something fun. 3 of them. All 3? Oh! Okay, he's going to tongue me.
Look at that.
Thank you.
Horse.
Thank you, Gary. He's going to tongue me. Maybe we can get a tongue shot. Oh, no, I fucked it up. No, one more shot of the sun. Can we get this guy by himself? Because you guys are too... You're messing me up too much. Oh, but he lost the profile and then the sun's down. Oh, goodness. Or at least we lost the light rays coming out of from behind the mountain and the clouds. Oh, look at those beautiful clouds back there, though. This one is off us just totally lost interest. He's just eating. I caught him at grub time, I guess. Make sure there's no more double rainbows. No, but look at this sunset. Look at that sunset image. Okay, well, you know what? Since that one Lizalfos lost interest, maybe we should just focus on these 2. And the moon will be coming up in a second, so let's position to get a good shot of those 2 guys with these 3 palm trees. Oh, but we're going to have to deal with Bokos. Stalk goblins, no thanks. Give me all your loot. Get away. Come here, Lizalfos. No. I'm going to kill that guy if I shoot him with an electric arrow. So their jurisdiction is kind of gone, so why don't we just use the single guy. Ow. And something like this would be just fantastic. That's a good one. Let's get the moon in there, though. Still not a fan of the left rock face along the edge, but at least here, it was bothering me when all you could see was like a little sliver of it popping out of one side. If you can see all the way down, if that repeats itself, if that pattern and that texture becomes an element in the frame, then it's fine. Here we can clearly see that we're right along the bluff here, right along the mountainside, going down the beach, and you can see all the way down into the beach. That's okay. It doesn't bother me quite as much. I still would prefer a nice open sky and maybe a little bit more view of the beach. Right now I've obscured the farthest reaches of the beach with those palm trees. So ideally I think I'd be here. I'd also should be at a slightly elevated position. I'd like to see down the shore, Dinah Shora. But that might not happen. Oh, there's the moon! Come here, buddy. Yep. Oh, that's cool. That's cool, but the moon needs to get into focus, man. It's popping up. That's the peak at Eventide Island right there, too. Okay, where do we want to put this? Where do we want to put this guy? Okay, now that framing is not the best. I kept the camera tilted down so that the focus, again, that focus point is in the center of the frame, and I really want that moon in focus. So we can try to do a shot and a focus and recompose. Also, how many shots do we have on our roll? Now we only have 7 shots. Oh, look at that beauty of a moon. Let's use some of these shadows from the tree as like a leading line going on the bottom of the frame. Oh yeah, dude, look at those wind gusts going across the frame too. That's so gorgeous. That Lizalfos needs to be a little bit closer to my frame though. Or a little bit closer to my position rather. I'm gonna keep I'm going to keep on the wide. It's also, you know what? Let's try to get a better Lizalfos shot right now, too, because look how boring that Lizalfos shot is. Hang on, just really quick. Something like Lizalfos with the moon. No. Fuck, I'm missing out on a lot of good shooting opportunities doing this, though. It's kind of silly. Ooh, okay, save that one. No. Alright, hang on. I was hoping for a good Lizalfos shot with the moon in there, but it might not happen. Let's just push him closer to these trees so we can be tilting up as much as possible. Get a shot like this. I hate how I can't see the bottom of my frame. That shot could have been so cool if I had both of his feet in there. I can tilt down, sure, which I'm going to try very quickly. Tilt down, pan to the right, just a tiny, tiny bit. Tiny, tiny bit. Oh! Gave those trees a haircut, though. I like the way he's holding the shield up. He's presenting it to me. He's like, do you want to see this? Check this out. It's got bone on it. It's bone. Big lump of bone. It's got the knobs. Okay, save that one. I love the lighting on him right now, too. Okay. Let's try. I'll try it one more time. And now we wanted to tilt down a tiny bit, or no, it tilts up now because of that haircut we gave the trees. Oh, still not there, still not there. And also I want to position left a tiny bit because he's riding in, he's getting eaten up, or the S shape tree is cutting through his horn, so I kind of want to separate him from that element. Tiny bit and still tilt up just a little bit. Why would I delete that shot, though? It's a cool shot either way. No! Fuck, he repositioned too quick. Loving that one. Pretty sure his full foot is in that frame. I think I just put his foot on the very bottom of the frame. I don't mind that, though. That's a great one. And look at the moon. It's in focus. It looks great. Again, don't mind those cliffs on the left side because now it adds dimension. Now that we can see it receding all the way down the beach there. We got a beautiful view down the beach. We can pretty much see all the way to Eventide Island. Got those three trees. Still wish I separated Lizalfos a little bit from those trees, but that's fine. Absolutely digging that shot. Oh, I should have got that tongue. Maybe we can get him playing in the water like over here. Remember when I was like, hey, I'm not going to shoot Lizalfos as much. Hey, Dad? I don't think I want to shoot Lizalfos anymore. Oh no, peer at me over your shoulder. Lizalfos do work really well in profile view because they have those side facing eyes. That's not the best shot in the world. We can delete that. I like those butterflies hanging out, the little butterfly patch. Curious if those are telling you something in the game. I don't remember those being a thing, but remember how you could have butterflies land on a stick in Ocarina? Like, is there something like that? Like if I have a special item amongst those butterflies or something? I don't know. Not keeping that shot. We can delete that one. We have one more picture, so we're gonna have to do a review in a second. Wait, no, I'm too far in the water. I don't think that angle's going to give us much. I'm tilted up too much and I'm losing his feet. put him on these rocks. There's another cool little set of lone palms. Oh! That's a cool pose. Love it when they do that taunt. Again, moon's out of focus. That's kind of a bummer. It doesn't really feel. This is a very Halloween type shot. So maybe it's just a taste of things to come. And that was our last shot we can keep on the roll. Good last one. I don't mind as much that his club is kind of eaten out of the right side of my frame here, because had I included it, had I panned to the left a little bit, it actually would have centered his main body in the frame a little bit too much for my comfort. So his composition on that side of the frame is better than had I centered him to include the club, which it said, yeah, it doesn't really bother me all that much that it's cutting out, but that's still not the best. That's not the best shot, but it's still keeping it for now. Although now I kind of wish I centered it, because that could have been a fun compendium. Okay, got a review. We got a review. No more Lizalfos except for like an entire night of Lizalfos shots. Hey, you know what? If they come in in the right moment, you know, this shot's okay. I'm not a bit. This is like, let's say goodbye to that one. I think I can barely see the double rainbow in this one. Like, it's just fading in. Maybe I can like barely see it. It's very hard to tell there. But that was before we noticed that rainbow. Then we got this rainbow shot. I don't like how the one Lizalfos is sitting in the shade. The other one's in the sun like that. Bad contrast, kind of bad color. I'll just say bye on that one. But we did get that. We got the rainbow in there. This shot's pretty cool. It's okay. I think it's like cool because the two guys have like decent poses, I guess. Low contrast though, low saturation. Am I in focus? Have I not been in focus? Oops. Hopefully. I guess I'll keep this shot for now. No, I don't really like that shot. And there's our first double rainbow ever. Awesome. Double rainbow with Lizalfos Sentry. That's got to be a keeper for now. This is where that mountainside was peeking into the left side of my frame, kind of frustrating me. Because again, I mean, here if I had panned to the right more, we would have opened up to more of the ocean and more of that sunrise or sunset. This is sunset. So that whole left side of the frame is useless to me. Useless. But I think this is the best double rainbow Lizalfos shot. I love that Lizalfos trio right there. That's a fun one. We got to keep both those double rainbows for now. Although, you know what? I think I'd only keep this Lizalfos double rainbow because it's the same. It's really not that dissimilar of a shot. But now we have the added subject of the Lizalfos, who is kind of blocking our view of the beach down there, but there's not much to see. I mean, again, I kind of like that we could see Eventide back there, but it's not the most important thing. And I think the Lizalfos being in the frame makes it a little bit more interesting than just the landscape itself. If we ever get another double rainbow, I'm going to hope that the color comes out better than this. Because, again, super low contrast. It was also drizzling. It was drizzling on us. Because those clouds could have looked incredible. The color in the sunset could have looked incredible. Contrast definitely would be looking a lot better. I do wish I was just a little closer to Lizalfos here. If the Lizalfos would have been maybe a tiny bit close to us. So let's just save the Lizalfos. Or, you know what? No, maybe just save the landscape. That's where I'm torn right now. Is like, do I want to save? I've got to save one of these double rainbows for posterity. I mean, it's the only double rainbow shot we have. But do I want Lizalfos for double rainbow, or do I want double rainbow outside? Also could have tilted up a tiny bit more, I think, on both of these because I'm cropping. I would have loved the whole rainbow, the top rainbow, to go all the way to the right side of the frame. And here it's kind of terminating at the top right third of the frame. Well, okay. Which shot has more contrast? Is there any, either of these shots have better color or contrast? It's almost like double rainbow leading to Eventide Island. It's kind of vibe. Here, yeah, here it's double rainbow leading into what is the Eventide Island peak. Here, it's leading to Lizalfos. I think I'll save just a landscape shot. Oh, should I say? God damn it. Okay, we'll save both for now. Fuck it. We're taking way too long on that. There's a lot more we can eliminate going down further here. This shot, he's in that shaded area, so his light looks terrible. We're seeing that left rock. That does not work if we're not seeing the entire bluff rock face there. So goodbye on that one. I think this ended up being like the best 3-for-1 deal with these Lizalfos. And the rainbows in there, which is gorgeous. I do wish I would have done something with that tree on the left side. I, could have either maybe completely cropped it out, but that would have pushed that far left Lizalfos way towards that edge of the frame, so maybe not. That's a good 3-for, so we'll keep that one. This one's kind of I like this. Oh, wait, no, maybe this is the better 3-for. Well, but that one has the rainbow. That's why that 3-for was better, that first one. This doubles shot is not as good as this triple. So let's just delete that one. We'll keep this triple shot because that's great. And it kind of bothers me that the one in Lizalfos on the left is kind of blocking his face with the shield, but at the same time they're in combat, so it's fitting. And the fact that they're the other two that do not have their shields covering their face, I think that helps build the context of the scene, and it makes it obvious that he's holding a shield, especially because the other one's holding a shield. I guess I'm going to justify it that way in my mind. This shot's okay. That leaping Lizalfos is just a little bit too far away from me. And the light is not the best on him. That wouldn't have been a big deal because obviously he's backlit from that sunset. Also, the tree, he's just composed in front of those trees in that really low-key dark backdrop, which is just making him kind of get lost in there a little bit too much. Sunset looks cool, but no, we won't keep that shot. That's not the best of those sunset shots. This shot could have been so good if this guy's arm was in that frame. That's really bugging me that his arm's cut out, because holy shit, and I do really love the silhouette, perfect profile silhouette of the other Lizalfos on the right. Sun looks great by itself. This shot as well could have been really good if the Lizalfos sticking his tongue out, or about to stick his tongue out, wasn't blocking the third Lizalfos there. Still a cool shot, though. Oh, I guess those are the only ones, huh? I think these two compared, though, I think I'd still rather this one Then this one, well, yeah, I think the compositional faux pas of having that arm cut off is bothering me more than this other Lizalfos' face getting blocked a little bit. So we'll keep this three fur, and we'll delete this one, even though I kind of like this one better almost. God, I wish I had a blend of these two, like this pose on the Lizalfos opening his mouth, but then the other one not being in there would have been magic. This shot's kind of eh. This shot's eh. Sun, the moon is not up enough yet there. This shot, Lizalfos is too far from the frame. Way too much foreground space there. Way too much emptiness in the sand. There's like nothing happening. The moon looks great though. No on that one. I kind of like that one, so I'll save that. I love those wind gusts coming from the right side of the frame. Building like a momentum going from the right side of the frame to the left. Love that. This shot was where we were trying to get a compendium shot. Definitely not great. This shot got his feet cut off. What the fuck, Paul? No. That shot's beautiful, but then this one was even better. Because we got that moon in focus in the second one. So we'll save that one, bye-bye that one. Always want that moon in focus. Oh, but this shot, dude. Okay, so we got to choose between these two. I think I'm digging this second one, whereas he's opened up. He's not blocking his face with the shield. We can see it down the beach maybe a little bit more. We can see that Eventide. First of all, what is the peak of Eventide Island called? Caholet. Caholet. Rock. Caholet. 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 So we got Caholet Rock in there. And it's not in this one. So let's keep this one. Delete this one. I think also, even though here he is still stacked up against that one S-shaped tree, it doesn't bother me quite as much as where his horn is cutting right through the middle of the tree here. So we'll saving this one. Goodbye on this one. And then this one was kind of meh. We're going to be working on a similar, maybe something similar to this, but it's way too dark. We're trying to make it like a happy summer type theme going on. This is like dark, rainy, gloomy, which we're gonna get into in the fall. We're coming up on fall. We're gonna be coming up on spooky times in the dark room. So let's delete that one. Does not fit the prototype. Oh god, we have so many more. I gotta choose between one or two of these. As much as I love this one, and because this was the first shot we got, again, I still think I prefer this 3 for... God, just such a bummer that he's blocking the other Lizalfos with his arm. And that his hand's missing from this one. Although I'll say this, the Lizalfos' silhouette on the right side is better in this first shot. In the second one, he tilted his head up, so it's not visible composed in front of that dark rock. Here he's got a lot of contrast with the sand. So maybe I'll save this one. Even though I should have tilted down. God, they're both really cool. Yeah, I'll just save this one. Yeah, I mean, neither of those are probably going to be overall keepers. And this 3 for with the rainbow, as hard as it is for me to delete, I think I think the composition just sucks too hard. This one feels so much better. Look how clean the left side of the frame looks here compared to this one. It's just terrible when you close off the frame and have those dirty things just popping in there. So let's just delete. As much as this pains me because it's got a rainbow in there, I know we're going to get better enemy with rainbow shots going forward. So I think we'll delete this one, even though it's spectacular for that one reason. But we do have the single Lizalfos and the double rainbow, which kind of makes up for it. So we'll keep this one, keep that one. Love that, love that. Good shit, good shit. And now we should have, yeah, we got 16 more shots. Okay, Lizalfos, I'm kind of bailing on this guy. Unless the moon, what's the moon going to do? After the moon crosses over Tuft, it's going to go all the way across the sky up there, although we're not going to see it because it's raining. So I'm going to be busting through the clouds every once in a while. And then I don't think we'll see it go down. Maybe we'll see it. No, it should pop up because there's Ubota Point Arch. And it does seem to kind of ride. It just comes down right down over the top edge of that arch before it finally sets. So maybe we could get something. But again, it's raining, so it's unlikely. All right, buddy. I think I've had about enough of you. Yeah, we got this. Oh, wait. There goes a tree. Didn't mean to do that. Although, I am going to need more. I feel like I'm running low on wood. I know I have plenty, but I mean, I only have 237. You know, that's not going to last forever. Okay, a Boko Club. Do we need that? Do we have something we can get rid of? We'd rather take that. Yeah, I guess I'd rather have a Boko Club than this arm. If we're handing off that, like, arm was sliding. If we're handing off a weapon, which is what I would be doing with this Boko Club, that's a better weapon to give another enemy than the spears, which obviously I should probably get rid of these too. Let me just, like, because I don't want it on me either. Keep using our Knight's Claymore. Our Sword in the Stone that we whipped out. Ooh, what is that, dude? Electric choo-choo? Hello. I don't think we've shot any electric choo-choos yet. Oh, there's a group of them. Not stoked that it's going to be raining. Let's do this. Let's go into some stealth modes. We'll go into stealth mode. I'm just going to scout this little camp. We got 2 electric choo-choo. No. Did you see me? You didn't see me. Does he? Yeah, it's playing the battle music. Okay, choo-choo. All right, well, our first electric choo-choo shot, terrible, but I'll take it. Yeah, I don't want to deal with him until it's some cool. I don't want to lose him, and so we can get a cool shot during at least a sunrise. Those electric enemies do create a pretty gorgeous glow, a green glow. And so that added to what is already going to be a beautiful amount of color in the sunrise could be pretty sweet if it doesn't stop. If it does stop, or if it will stop raining. Get out of here, dude. I don't want to deal with these guys right now. I don't. Let's actually just use this spiked Boko spear. Oh, but now I'm adding a bunch of crap on the ground. And then it looked like it'll stop raining maybe right before sunrise. Pick up all this crap. I don't want crap just littering my frame. Do we want to incorporate these bats in any way? Or do we want to shoot these keys? Well, let's let them be. Again, we're just kind of... Ooh, look at the sunrise. And I'm already seeing some light coming up over there. I see a glow on the horizon. Oh, look at this sweet. Okay, again, we're just scouting. We're just scouting here. More choo-choos. Now, okay, wait. Correct me if I am wrong. But if I electrocute that choo-choo, doesn't it become an electric choo-choo? Like if I hit it on the side? If I like... Oof, no, it killed it. It makes the jelly electric choo-choo jelly. And I know what you're thinking. It's like, why'd you kill that choo-choo, Paul? What are you doing, dude? We'll find more choo-choo. Get over it. I want to shoot this electric choo-choo anyway. Oh, man. This spot over here is going to be gorgeous. Again, I'm just doing a scout while the weather's shit. Let's do a scout. Let's walk down. Start building ideas for images that we could take here. Seeing what our options are going to be. Seeing what enemies we're going to have to deal with. Is that a talus over here? No. Ooh, is it? No. Come here, crab. Oh, see, choo-choos. I see. I won't kill these ones. Because if we kill them, then they won't be there to play with. And I think this area will be a great choo-choo opportunity. Okay, and this bay... What's this place called here? Corn Beach Bay. Loreline Village Bay. Something like that. I don't know. It's across from Rimba Beach. Okay, so at least it looks like we'll probably at least clear this whole Clarnet Coast area, which is a pretty big chunk for one night, I will say. Go away, Choo-Choo. You already see me. I don't need to be hidden. I will always take crab. Ooh. It's going to be a Korok? Is there something I can do with this to make a Korok pop up? If there are stones on the ground... Ooh. Piece of flint just chilling under that thing. I mean, there's no rock circles. Although maybe you can throw it between those rocks right there. Pop a Korok. Maybe we'll fuck around with that at some point, but not right now. Not right now. Because the sun will be coming up. If the rain will go away and the sun does come up, I would love some electric choo-choo. Why don't you do the electric choo-choo voodoo? Okay. Is that a hardy? No. I keep thinking these pink flowers are hardy radish. But no. Okay, so we got this little Boko camp. They're all waking up right now. Let's save. It's a good idea. It's auto-saving, but I can't remember the last time we did a hard save. Let's do it. I won't do it too many times in a row. Okay. So... Rain's not letting up. Give these guys a wide berth. Look at that guy like trying to walk into the choo-choo. He's like, I like the jelly substance and I want to be inside it. Want to be inside the choo-choo. Dude, in Stardew, the big choo-choo like blob guys can have items within them. Like pink cake that we're always looking for. Okay, I don't really want to deal with all those Boko goblins. This area, this camp, it's a very dead spot. Like I don't really feel all that much going on right there. There's there's a tree that we cut down. I'm kind of bummed I cut that one tree down. I don't like augmenting the landscape, unless of course we're chopping the grass to reveal a subject, which we have done and I will continue to do. But I charge for mowing lawns, asshole. Okay. So here's what I want to do. I think I want to just kind of... Oh, he saw me. Well, I'm kiting this one out of that spot. Maybe we can have like a little... I need some one-on-one time with my friend Choo Choo. Ooh, and look at the sun popping up over that hill. Choo Choo! Oh, no! I don't think I have many good leaping Choo Choo shots. And this is not a good one, so I will continue to not have any, but I'm going to save that regardless. And we could definitely get a better compendium Choo Choo shot. That's for sure. Ah! Keep leaping, I'll keep shooting him. Here's what I want to do now, though, is if he's going to keep leaping around like that, let's get him posed with that sun somehow. Ooh. You gone and went and lost your charge, fool. Look at him rolling along. I wish I could shoot video, because I'd be shooting a little video of him like rolling along the beach. Oh shit, though, I don't want to aggro all those guys. What am I doing, dude? Fantasizing about shooting video clips in this game. There we go. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I said I wasn't going to mess with the Bocos, but they... Oof. The fact that they've separated... Oh, that's a cool 3 for right there. 3 for 1. We can see all the way down the beach. Look at those beautiful clouds, too. I like that they're all consistent colorway as well. It's not a mix... It's not a hodgepodge. There's no Neapolitan triple decker of Bocos. This is no sir. This is 3 all black Bocos. I like that shot though. I'm keeping that one. This is the color and contrast you always want to have around the beach like this, for sure. We could also get a better shot of these guys for the compendium. Keeping this old one for now. Let's do this. Ooh. Hey, Ignorance Loved. What's up? How's it going? Thanks for joining us. Hope you're enjoying. Currently, we're shooting some Boko goblins on the beach. This shot is not good, by the way. I shot that. Thank you, Gary. Thank you. I only shot this for the compendium because that will be now perfectly. Yeah, boom. That's actually a great little compendium shot right there, in my opinion. Look at him. He's holding an oar. It kind of looks like he's going to like ride it like a broom. Yeah, I can get another good triple shot. Let's put them on top of these rocks. Get a little bit more elevation, then we can see down this beach. Oh, no, they're bailing. That is the end of their jurisdiction. Understood. Well, we got a good 3-shot with those guys, so why don't we kind of want to take them out, at least take a couple of them out. I'm going to just use the worst weapon I have. Give me that ore, dude. Also, do not need to be in stealth clothing any longer. Let's do... First of all, also, by the way, Ignorant Sloved, which I know it's supposed to be, is it supposed to be pronounced slut? Because first of all, you're not ignorant. Second of all, unless you want to be a slut, you're not a slut, okay? I always like to send, I've sent people on at least on PlayStation. I don't know if I've done it on Xbox. But if people's names are, I'm doing good, man. You watched the last stream. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Hope I'm entertaining. Hope you're ready for some Fallout tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing Fallout. I've definitely messaged people though. By the way, if people have like self-deprecating screen names, I like sending them a little positive. I'd be like, hey man, like I've somebody's like name was stupid something, and it's like, hey, you're not stupid, okay? Just in case. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying the streams, man. I very much appreciate you spending the time here. Very much appreciate it. And I think you followed, by the way, which I had to do. I think you followed while we were off the stream, so thank you very much for the follow. Very much appreciate it. Hope I don't let you down. I am going to try my best to provide fun photographic experiences here. But yeah, let's take out these Bocos because I want to get to those electric choo-choo. And let's just get rid of all our bad weaponry that we don't need. Just crit them with the broken Boko arms. I want that guy's ore. God, these things do no damage against these guys. What are you doing? I'm going to keep the Boko Club, like I was saying, in case we want to replace an enemy's weapon. We can drop our Boko Club, shock them, drop the Boko Club. You know, we have a shitload of these Lionel weapons. Why don't we just utilize... Man, that does so much more damage. Okay, grab the loot. Some guts. Let's kite these guys over again. Just to separate them. I want those choo-choo solo. Which also we could do a little bit of... We could just cheat a little bit. And just make some quick work of these guys. That doesn't do area damage, right? So I don't want to eat up... Okay, we got that one. Notice us, so he'll just come right over. And let's not have ancient arrows equipped because I do not want the chance of losing an enemy that we want to keep. Okay, easy breezy on that guy. And then pop up over here. I don't know if I want to utilize this campfire at all. Let's get them to follow us this direction, away from the Stein. Oh wait, whoa. Okay, well, whoops. I didn't mean to. No. That could kill somebody. I don't want to accidentally kill my friends. Here's what I wanted to do, though. Seeing this treasure box. And we did say we were gonna... We can get like a choo-choo guarding treasure box shot really quick. Yeah, come over here, buddy. Let's put it right next to this rock structure in this water. Choo-choo guarding treasure. Oh! That's interesting. His eyeballs look like little ducks wearing sunglasses to me. Little duck faces. I clearly see a beak and a set of sunglasses. It's just the way the lighting is. That's a cool shot, though. Let's keep that one. That's also a better compendium shot by itself. So let's keep that as the better compendium shot. No. Oh, they both have to stay electrified. Otherwise, this is not going to work. Yes! Oh, that's cool. I like that they're both flanking either side of that chest. Pretty nice. I kind of want to add some dimension by looking one way or the other down the beach, but that's still a fun shot. Let's keep that. I think that thing there. Thank you! I still don't know how Twitch works when trying to learn. I learned... Trying to, yeah, oh, dude, me too. Hey. This is my first year of streaming, and we are all learning. It's all a learning process for all of us. I'm learning a lot from my buddy Gary and my buddy Dr. Paxmore, who have a lot more experience with these type of things. Yeah, I don't even, believe me, my buddy Dr. Paxmore set up a lot of this stuff, and yeah, I don't know. I don't quite know how the functions of everything and what everything is supposed to mean. I do not understand a lot of the icons. I've had to have some lessons on the icons used and things like that. I thought redemptions meant that I was being redeemed for something I did in a game rather than people redeeming their points that they've earned while we've been watching. I like this old treasure chest shop, by the way. So yeah, no apologies necessary. Not here. Whoops! Ooh, I didn't mean to stasis it. Oh, well, that's doing that thing. Let's get a good shot of Choo Choo on this beach. There we go. Good portrait of that Choo Choo. I'd like to zoom in a little bit more. I think we could get... Ooh, aye. Okay, so maybe two Choo Choo might be a bad idea because... Oof. Now, let's get back to this... Let's do... I'd like to get a good looking down the beach with the treasure box shot. So let's pop this baby there. Get them to maybe both lose their charge for a second, because then they should both get it back relatively the same time. Alright, that's rad. Need that treasure box a little closer. Also, I think I'm going to bail on shooting that treasure box in a second. Let's try to do one more treasure box shot. How many shots do we have? 7 left on our roll. Let's try to get one more with this treasure box. Then we'll open it. We'll make sure to open it this time. Let's put it like half in the water. Ooh, are they going to wait? They might die if they touch the water. So maybe I don't want to put them too far. But like, I like this small rock section going out into the water like that. So we can kind of include some of that, include some of the beach down there. Something like this. Come on, buddy. Did they just kind of forget about me again? Okay, yeah, do your attacks. Let's get them down on this side. No, don't. No. Ooh, that's their end of their jurisdiction right there. Here we go. Here we go. Shoot. Guarding. Oh. That's not bad. He's a little bit too close to that treasure box, maybe. I also should have panned to the right a little bit. I don't like the tree on the left side of the frame, top left corner there, getting a haircut. We'll save that one. Keeping that old shot. I still like that one. Those are not duck eyes, by the way. It just has something to do with that like yellow beak looking thing. John, thank you. This looks like a little duck with sunglasses on to me. I don't know why. Okay. Also, I will probably eliminate one of these choo-choos in a second. Yeah, let them. Yeah, go touch the treasure box. Do it. Touch it. It's a great feeling to touch it. So yeah, this one leaves pretty quick. There we go.
Look at that horse.
Yeah. Thank you. That shot's pretty cool. Choo-choo's guarding the treasure box, man. Let's get rid of one of these choo-choo. Oh, although, I mean, if you're going to give me this shot right here. Ooh. Save that for now. Okay, let's open the box. What's in the box? I do not want to leave. Hey! It's like 100 rupees. That doesn't hurt. Oh, it's subscribe. Oh, come on now. You guys too kind of. We gotta do the. Thank you very much for the subscription. Very much appreciate it. I hope I don't let you down. Hope it was worth it. Don't let me do anything silly. Which I am always up for suggestions, by the way. If anybody ever has, I try to mention this, but I always forget. At like either the beginning, middle, or end of a stream. If anybody has suggestions for photos that you ideas, then something you'd like to see taken, or you notice something, always happy to hear. Always happy to hear any suggestions. So, if that makes it more worth your while, please recommend things, and I will do my best to get to trying to shoot whatever. All right, I want a good shot. I wouldn't mind a shot of these two guys next to this open chest, too. So let's do that. One more. Oh, but he's going to lose his charge. Oh, thank you. No, don't go too far from the chests. No. Come on over here, dude. Come on over here, dude. It's true, John. This is true. I think I took a bunch of photos of IS. Is it okay to call it IS? The ignorant one. That's kind of interesting. They went into full shade here. But I was taking photos in 76 of ignorance last time, if I'm not mistaken. If that is still you, if your name is ignorant slot on PS. Wait, can you take photos in it? Wait. I missed stuff. Curious if you tried out Death Stranding. No, but that game looks rad, and I will possibly play it. I tried out a bit. Also took some of you in 76. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, awesome. Dude, ignorant.
A piece of that the tip just got me, Odell.
Any photos you want to share, if you take any photos in any game or whatever, if you haven't already joined the Discord, definitely check it out, because people post photos, and I'm very bad, just like you were apologizing for being bad about Twitch stuff, which I also I do not. I don't know half of. I probably don't know like a good 95% of what's going on. I know how to take pictures though, but share the stuff you take photos of on the Discord if you would like. And there's a section on there to recommend games to play. I was saying, I apologize if I'm not very present on the Discord, because I'm really bad with that. Discord, it's like any kind of message board type system. It just, you know what? It's just like another social media. Let's just be honest. It's like another social media. And don't feel obligated. Obviously, do not feel obligated. But it does have a spot. We do have a section on there for in-game photography, which we call Fauxtography. So if you want to share any of the photos you've taken, we would all very much appreciate it. Everybody on there is very, very photographically capable, artistic people, and obviously gamers as well. But yeah, I'm pretty new to Discord myself. You know, until my buddy had set it up for me, I did not have one. Again, Dr. Paxmore. We can all thank Dr. Paxmore. Thank you, Dr. Paxmore. In Paxmore we trust. But I'm new to all this stuff, and that's why I'm apologizing, because I am bad about keeping track of what's happening, following along with what's happening, responding to stuff. Pax to the max, yeah. Pax with the facts, Pax to the max. Pax always making stacks of cash. Does that work? I don't know. Okay. Anyway. Also, ignorant. Did you get the weapon I dropped you? I dropped you a anti-armor explosive MG42. And I was like, I don't know if I should drop this on the ground or do a trade deal, but I hope you got it. I have a couple of those. I wanted to spread the love a little bit. Anyway, this shot's cool. Let's get, again, there's one more shot of the open. I just want one good shot of this open chest. Here we go, looking down the beach. And he leaped out of my frame. I like how the electrical effect is touching the, is affecting the chest though. That looks really rad. I'm gonna delete that shot, but then, ooh. Yeah. I could tilt up a little more, but I like that one. Thank you.
So really, you say, oh God.
Thank you very much. Oh, you've been using the AA? Okay, good. Sweet. I was afraid. The other thing I was afraid of is that it somehow got lost after drop. Because that can happen. I mean, I've definitely lost items doing like a dead drop on the ground rather than putting it in a container or doing a face-to-face trade. Either way, good. Good. That weapon is pretty amazing. This shot's great. That's about what I would want. I kind of want to focus on, again, the more the right side of the beach, though, so I'm going to swing around. And again, I like that the electrical effect from the choo-choo is like having an effect on the chest itself. I just want to get him to come further this way a little bit and then roll back over it. Oh, that's pretty fun. I'm not liking where I'm putting the horizon, though. Also, how many shots do we have? Okay. Also, I think I'm going to... Because I'm going to wrap up pretty soon. It's 10. Always trying to wrap at 10 here. That shot's pretty fun. And so here's what I want to do. Our camera roll's full. I don't really want to do a full edit right now. It's going to take a long time to do an edit. So... we have a lot to do with these choo-choos. There's a lot of potential with these guys. We haven't even shot out a sunset or maybe a moonrise with them. So let's let them be. And then we'll do a quick review before we wrap up. Because we got a bunch of good shit today. I believe, in my opinion, we got a lot of cool stuff today. It's a cool shot of that chest, too. But we took so many of those. Yeah, let me hide down here for a second. Let me save. Okay, and then we'll get our review done. Oh, wait a minute, dude. We got to... I'm sorry. We have to do an obligatory self-portrait, though. So let's delete... I can delete one that I know is a total piece of garbage. This was for the compendium. That was just the central portion of that frame. That boko. For the compendium. So now we made our room for the last... I love these rocks right here. These things look really cool. Let's go stand on top of them. And get a self-portrait looking out over the ocean here. And, of course, we're going to do it in our bathing suit because it's summer and we got to do summertime type stuff. Yeah. Just something simple. Let's see. Do we want to face more in this direction? I guess we could include some of those rocks over on that left side. It doesn't hurt. Although... so many poses to choose from. I think there's only 3. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4? 4 technically, I guess. Whatever. It's just point it up. Oh, there's a flying V! Point up at the flying V! Yes! Waited for the decisive moment and it paid off in multipliers. Okay. Awesome. Okay, obligatory self-portrait. Done. And that's not a good picture of that Lionel sword. Okay, sweet. Point at the flying V. Awesome. What? How I could not have asked for anything better than that. Obligatory self-portrait. Okay, sweet. We got these electrical choo-choo. trying to make it look like they're defending this little treasure chest. That's always kind of one of the little stories that we're trying to build with these type of shots. You know, if there's any type of object on the ground or any, or if we're shooting a shrine or anything, I like it when it looks like these enemies are kind of guarding whatever it is, whether it's guarding the next area that we're looking at, or you know, the section of the beach that we're on, or guarding these little treasure chests. That's kind of the vibe we're going for. And some of those came out kind of cool. Again, we're gonna do a lot with these electrical choo-choo because we don't have a good electric choo-choo shot for our choo-choo portfolio. And you know, we got a good fire choo-choo so far. We have a good standard choo-choo, and I feel like we had a decent snow or a ice choo-choo, but I did not save it, so I'd have to go back through our logs through the past streams and see if we did. I swear we shot like at least one ice choo-choo at some point during our winter sessions, which we're gonna, you know, obviously get back into at the end of the end of this year. Towards the end of the year, we'll go into our winter mode. Yeah, we'll mess around more with these choo-choos. I think the best, I mean, this is a good electrical choo-choo shot. They're about to bleep right there, so they're a little compressed. Bleep and choo-choo. I'm not going to delete. I won't go through these very detailed and delete any right now. We'll save that for the beginning of next time. But there's some potential in there. And again, we're going to shoot those choo-choos out even more so next stream, because we'll go through the day-night cycle, get some cool sunset, some sunrise colors, maybe some moonrise and moonset colors with those guys. Especially at night, their color can stand out around the darkness. And then sunset, when there's those intense, vivid colors, or sunrise or sunset, and there's intense, vivid colors, it kind of adds to those intense colors to have the electric choo-choo color in there, color pop somewhere. Whoops. But we'll do more of that, like I said, next time. We got these triple shot of these 3 Bocos. Pretty good pose on all 3 of these characters, I would like to say. I could have tilted up more. What else was new? I would have preferred a little bit more sky than that sand in the foreground, because there's not really much happening there. At least there's a little bit of those pebbles on the ground, adding some texture. But it's just a cool, it's a triple shot. We can't beat that. There's our leaping electric choo-choo. Not a great shot. Actually, well, again, I'll go through these and delete them at the beginning of the next stream. There's our choo-choo at night, our electric choo-choo at night. And then we did our Los Alfos photo shoot with these three palm trees. A little moonrise going on, just about to rise up over Tuft Mountain there. Love that pose on Los Alfos. That's a great shot. Clouds look good. Same thing, but you know what? This one's definitely the keeper of these 2. I can tell you right now, this will be the keeper. But I do like the placement of the moon here, how it's between the trees, between the tree trunks. Makes it feel maybe a little bit more interesting. Also, it's a little bit lower to the horizon, which adds for some interesting lighting effects. Those elongated shadows, those bright kicks off the sand like that. But the Los Alfos looks terrible right there. We got the sunsetting over Ares Beach in the western Clarnet coast. Western side of the Clarnet coast here. 2 Los Alfos. Do really love the way the Los Alfos silhouette on the right side looks. That's so cool. Just wish that Los Alfos had popped into my frame a little better, or that their arm didn't reach out of the frame. Or if they were tonguing me, I would have loved the tongue. I would have very much loved the tongue. This great triple shot of these Los Alfos in front of those 3 palm trees. I thought that was very fitting, the 3 palm trees along with the 3 Los Alfos. Thought that's pretty cool. And then what will probably end up being the photo of the day, the pro snap pick of the day, as we like to call it, is definitely going to be one of these double rainbow shots. Because, I mean, it's a double rainbow, you know. I don't know how to explain, but this is our Stalnox from last time, so that's where we ended, or this is where we began, rather. So yeah, what is the Pro Snap pick of the day? Although I do really like this one. I love this one too. But it's got to be one of these double rainbows, and I will give it to... I'm going to give it to just the landscape double rainbow, because I think this Lizalfos is just a little bit too small in the frame, and I like that the leading line of the beach area kind of leads you back into... thank you, Gary, thank you. The beach, walking down the beach, if your eye follows the beach, you run into that peak on Eventide Island, which is called, again, I'm not gonna remember this for now, but Caholet shit Island, Caholet Rock, rather, sorry, on Eventide Island. I like that. That's the kind of like end of the rainbow. There is leading you down the beach, and at the end of the rainbow is the Eventide Island peak there, Caholet. Already don't remember the freaking name. Caholet Rock, not peak, not point, rock. So yeah, I'll give it to this one, because the Lizalfos is blocking the end of the beach there, which I don't think I like as much. I will go back and forth about this in my head, and I'll be going back and forth about which one I like better during the next stream as well. So we will see which one ends up actually making the cut. I also kind of like how the two rainbows here are kind of pinching between those two palm trees. I don't know, maybe that doesn't really make a difference to me. But I don't know, something about that makes it feel nice when I notice that. Yeah, so that's our Pro Snap pick of the day, double rainbow. First of the double rainbows we've gotten shots of, so that's exciting in and of itself. But we can definitely get a better one. This one does have a little low contrast. A little bit low contrast, a little bit low saturation. So we'll be working on getting more of those rainbow shots in the future. And then second up would probably be... I really do like this moonrise shot with those three palm trees in Lizalfos. That one's pretty sweet. Again, you can still see Eventide Island or Caholet Rock just sticking out from the end of the beach there, which is great. And I know we're going to get better choo-choo shots too next time. This is like, these are okay, but they're pretty mediocre. Trying to mess around with that treasure box. And our flying V. Okay, sweet. Let's save. And then I'm going to save again, just for fair measure, you know. You save twice, you quit the stream once, you know. And that's going to be, whew. My air conditioning is working pretty well. It was a real hot day here in California. And my air conditioning is I'm actually a little chilled because I have this fan blowing on me constantly. Anyway, thank you all for coming and hanging out. I really appreciate all the love and support. You all make this happen. I wouldn't be doing this without you. I hope it was entertaining and fun. I hope you had a good time. I hope it was worth the while. I can also back off a little bit. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. Yeah, Ignorance, thank you very much for the subscription. Very much appreciate it. Again, I hope I don't let you down. Hope you get your money's worth. Again, tomorrow we'll be doing Photography Friday in Fallout 76. So hope everyone's available for that. 7:30 p.m. right here in the dark room. Saltman, thank you. Thank you very much. Hope we got some good stuff. Here's one thing I'll say. Every single time I'm ending a stream, I always feel like a little disappointed, like thinking back on what we shot and like if we got any good stuff. Thank you, Gary. Thank you. And like tonight's no different. I'm like, I don't know how many good shots we took tonight. I don't know. But then when I go back and I start cutting the clips out of each shot that we got, or each shot that I think is worthy of a clip, Then I start to feel a little bit better. I'm like, okay, all right, we got a couple good shots. And in all honesty, if I get one decent shot every time we stream, I mean, I think I should be happy about that. But the fact is that these games are so gorgeous, and obviously they're designed to look very beautiful pretty much in any situation. It's easy to get a variety of good shots. But like Ansel Adams, if I can paraphrase my boy Ansel, he would say, he takes 1,000 photos a year or 10,000 photos. I forget what his number was. I think it was 1,000. I take 1,000 photos a year. Maybe one of them will be great. That's the ratio. You're only going to get one great shot out of every 1,000 shots you take. And that's definitely been true with my real life photography, although he also shot in a much more slow, methodical manner than the way most people are shooting nowadays. And obviously he did not have access to digital cameras. So I'm sure the turnover rate might have increased to like 2 per 1,000 or something like that. But in terms of like taking a photo that is going to like stand the test of time, be very, very impactful to the viewer. This is why I shoot 5,000 at a concert or a hockey game. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in those situations especially, you got to just shoot because you do not have thank you very much. You do not have you don't have the ability to go back and shoot it again. So you got to shoot like weddings, dude. I would shoot the shit out of a wedding when I was shooting weddings, which I would like to never shoot a wedding again if I have it my way. But yeah, I shoot more during weddings than I usually would, or any event type of thing. And I am a very choosy shooter in real life. I shoot a very limited amount. I take care in the images that I take. I'm not necessarily just like blasting away. Like I still have to feel what I'm seeing is going to come out to be a good image. But at the same time, definitely, up the shoot count during those events that I have no second chance at. Like I was saying in these, like the landscape shots that we're taking in this game, for instance, kind of similar to a real life landscape, although I would hesitate to say it applies to real life. But the landscape shots that we're taking in the game, there's such a limited amount of things that go into that shot being unique and spectacular, and we can go back and get those shots again later. And in real life, you might be able to say the same thing, although that's not true because, and I have before I started doing the gaming stuff on this channel and when my thoughts were more on real photography and what I wanted to talk about in real photography, I have a whole script written about how when you want to shoot something, don't procrastinate and go shoot it, because there have been landscape type shots that I've wanted to capture, and because I thought, I can get that shot, like it's right down the street from my house, man, I can get that shot tomorrow if I want. I'll just go tomorrow, or I'll wait for the clouds to look great, I'll do something, wait for it to rain, wait for the atmosphere to be like perfect, and then that area gets developed. They put up a building, they put up an apartment complex, and it completely ruins the shot that I wanted to take. And so like my video, I think I had it titled like "Don't Procrastinate," because you never know what's going to happen. I mean, again, they might build a building. Maybe it's not going to be built on top of the landscape you wanted to shoot, but maybe it's going to cut into the view that you had, the exact perspective you had from a different angle. Maybe it's going to obscure part of your scene that you wanted. So never wait. If you want to shoot a shot, go shoot it. Go take that shot as soon as possible. You might not get a second chance. Just like we're seeing with these rainbows, I've taken a shot of the rainbow and then we've exited the camera and then that rainbow has been gone. A little bit different of a situation, but take the shot, man. You miss. Let's quote Gretzky now. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, right, Gary? Gary's my hockey man. I look to Gary, but I know it's a Wayne Gretzky, if I'm not mistaken. If Gary's still even here. Anyway, I'm wrapping up, so I'm not surprised at people bailing. Again, thank you all for coming and hanging out. Really appreciate it. Cope, go Pitar. Let's do socials. So. I won't go over each one. I'm trying to get better about not explaining all these things in detail. But I will say, if you want to watch any past stream that we've had, get up to date with what we've been doing. Watch the entire summer photography series we've been doing for the past couple months. All of these end up on YouTube, or should end up on YouTube eventually. Along with what we're actually working on when we're doing this, we want to build a nice descriptive video that details the photography in this game, what we've been doing with it, what we like about it, what we would change. All that is going to go into a nice, well-rounded video. Photography in Zelda Breath of the Wild. That will end up on YouTube. And we also have the clips, the best of shots we've taken. All those clips end up on YouTube, but also TikTok if you're more of a TikToker. All the same clips that go on YouTube end up going on TikTok as well. I don't have any exclusivity. But with the Patreon, at some point, I would like to offer some sort of like a exclusive type thing on there. And that's where we would have like any kind of exclusive clip or something. So for now, though, YouTube and TikTok, you can watch the abbreviation of pretty much all the streams as well. And then YouTube does have those long form playbacks if you want to watch any of that on demand for your pleasure. And then last but not least, Discord, which we've already talked about a dozen times. But if you want to stay up to date with what's going on here in the dark room and share images you've taken, and join our community, we have a pretty sweet little community on Discord. So check that out. Again, tomorrow we have Photography Friday in Fallout 76. We'll be shooting our way through the West Virginia wasteland. Pro Snap, picking up shots here and there. It's no longer Meat Week. There's no special seasonal event happening. So we'll be back to our standard explosive ragdoll antics. And we'll have some fun. We'll have some drinks. We'll have some fun. So I hope y'all can make it. If you do not make it and you can't make it, RIP Meat Week, I know. Oh, I leveled up so many times. It was great, especially during double EXP. If you can't make it tomorrow for any reason, please enjoy your weekend. Everybody deserves to have a fun, enjoyable, relaxing weekend. I know some of us work. I mean, I'm working tomorrow, so it eats into my Friday night, but I still have a lot of fun doing it. And everybody you can enjoy. If you enjoy what you're doing, it doesn't matter when you work, in my opinion. So I hope if you do work this weekend, you're doing something you love. If not, hang in there. You'll get your day off soon. But please enjoy your weekend. Regardless, relax, stay positive. And I will see everybody tomorrow for Photography Friday. I really appreciate everybody being here. Take care. Take pictures. Don't lose your dinosaur. And I will see everybody tomorrow. Really appreciate all the support. Everybody's amazing, man. You guys are amazing. Y'all are amazing. I gotta throw a snack out there. Snack you all. And you know what? I'm gonna rate this. This stream is rated at 2 Todd Howards, an Argus, and 1 Purple Heart. That'll be our rating. 2 Todds, 1 Argus, and a Purple Heart. Anyway, enjoy your evening, everybody. Peace.